Unable to get the win today. We fought hard. The Commanders Steelers matchup. Steelers win by 1 point, 28-27 on the road in a great environment, great atmosphere. When was the last time you could say that about the former FedEx Field? But it was a fantastic crowd there today on both sides. You had the terrible towels there in force. Steelers fans travel, as you know. But the Commander fans were loud. That stadium was rocking. It was a great atmosphere for a football game. Especially a fall football game. Kind of overcast. Just a great atmosphere, I thought. And high-level football play. Hey, right off the bat, Pittsburgh went for the kind of like a juggler on a punt. They were deep in their territory. I think they was on their 14-yard line, and they go for a fake punt. Guy wide open. Couldn't come up with the catch, but he would have scored. And he was wide open. I don't know what happened on that play. And Danny Smith's, that veteran special team coach for Pittsburgh, and he also was here for a long time too. So he's always got something up his sleeve, and that was a risk though. And they paid the price for it. I mean, we got the ball. I think we was able to, yeah, we got the ball. So we did okay. I'm just still trying to figure out how we lost this game, to be honest with you. To me, the game was lost in part of a lot of self-inflicted wounds, primarily drop passes, protection breakdowns. Pittsburgh is a great defensive team. And you can tell they were prepared. They were prepared for the zone read, and they was well schooled. So it's gonna get tougher and tougher dissecting. But I thought we did a great job running the ball ourselves. I just think that we didn't stay with it. And Pittsburgh obviously had the ball longer than we had it, time of possession wise. But we were up. We were up by 10 early in the third quarter. We come out at half and marched down the field and scored a touchdown. And we up by 10. But apparently, we just, they kind of went back and forth. I mean, defensively, we were exceptional at times. Still had some mistakes. I mean, the DB, Benjamin St-Juste, he's very, you have to make an adjustment, bro. They're going to call. If you're known around the league, you have this reputation of being handsy. Hey, they're not gonna give you the benefit of the call. So you have to get your head around. This is something you shouldn't. In college, he was just known to just break up the coverage and break up the ball, but I think you should be getting more interceptions. I mean, you got that type of talent, but yet you refuse or cannot or just unable to turn your head around at the last moment or anticipate because you're too worried. And then that last touchdown you gave to Mike Williams, you're like 10 yards off the ball and you casually let this guy, you're in your debt. All you had to do is keep your proper debt. There's no way that he should have got behind you on a balloon pass. So that was odd to me. I don't know, bro. So hopefully Lattimore, we need him, man. We really do need him. And I'm not saying he's the savior, but I'm just saying he's vital, to this defense. Because everything is kind of clicking, but we're still having these issues on the back end. And, I give him, he fights, he claws, but that's the problem. He hasn't adjusted, and it's just... It's costing us, man. At opportune times. There's been so many times, double moves. He's cooked. He's grabbing us. And I don't know. He's an athlete. He competes. I love that about him. He seems to forget the next play if he gets burnt. And he still competes, but he's just out of pocket all the time on a lot of this stuff. And it's just his own doing, his technique, or I mean, it's just he is what it is at this point, though. But he's like I said, we need him. We definitely need him. So keep your head up, Benjamin St. Juice. We need you, bro, going forward. And things happen. The other team gets paid, and they want to win too. And Pittsburgh was able to win. They was able to pull it out. They got us when everybody in the world know they were gonna try to get us off sides, draw us off sides. But unfortunately, our rookie, and this was playing a veteran quarterback. They just so convincing. That hard count got us. Game over. The big controversial one was Zach Ertz. On the fourth down pass, Jaden threw to Zach Ertz. Looked like he was on the first down marker when he caught the ball. And I guess the way he made that move or whatever, I don't know. It is what it is. The play on the field, the call on the field was, it was turnover on down, so you had to have overwhelming evidence, but I thought it was first down. I thought you give him the first down right there, especially a home team. I'm like, come on, bro. He's right there, and I thought it was right down the line. It's first down. So now all of a sudden, but it's on fourth down, so that puts pressure on the referees too, and people in New York. So, hey, Pittsburgh was able to get that grace. So, of all franchises that need extra, Pittsburgh. No hate, just calling it as I see it. No hate. Congratulations, Steelers. Cardinals, I keep telling you, watch out for the Cardinals. I told you that was my all-time, nemesis. I mean, what do you call it? Nemesis, or whatever you call it. Menaces, or whatever you call it. But the Cardinals, 6-4. You saw what they did to New York? The Jets? I told you to keep an eye on them. They pesky, they stick around, they got athletes. Marvin Harrison Jr. was able to get another touchdown. The guy's strong, man, strong kid. He's just going to get better and better and better. And him and Kyler Murray, they're just they're just, it's working. And they got a good defense. They got a good coach. They well coach. Keep this coach. Y'all got a good coach out there in Arizona, man. Stop playing around with the coach. Don't, you're going to have some peaks and valleys, ups and downs like you did this season. Let it play out. Don't even try to put the pressure. I know season ticket holders, you got to tell them something, but still, man, let it play out. Let it play out. But yeah, man, I'm kind of down on this loss, I'll be honest with you. But, Philly was able to dominate. Look at them, they're showing highlights. They got us today, bro. Pittsburgh of all teams, man. We don't rock with Pittsburgh like that. You know what I'm saying up here? Nice city, great people. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing malice about it. It's just on sports terms. You know what I'm saying? It's just sports. You know what I mean? Baseball, whatever. If it's Pittsburgh, it's that black and gold. We see that. It's just... No, we don't really rock with y'all. We respect the organization. We respect Mike Tomlinson. Mike Tomlin, and we respect the whole nine. But, nah. Respect, though. Respect. Y'all won. And, man, Haywood, he's still wrecking things, man. He was a beast today. I think he was an MVP on defense, to be honest with you. Haywood. I really do. I think he outperformed Watt and your boy that got hurt, Highsmith. Highsmith was balling, though. Queen was balling. But Haywood's a beast. He gave our offensive line some hell, bro. I ain't gonna lie. He was a wrecking crew. He gave Daniels some. Hey, 14-year-old vet still playing like that, man. You gotta give that man some props, bro. he made some game-changing plays, man. I'm just saying. Haywood was out there doing his thing. Props to him. But nemesis was the word. I know, game time, man. We out here all day. We still waiting for the last game. We chilling. But yeah, dang. Oh, 7-3 going to Philly. The Pennsylvania two-step. Well, really not. We played here, so we got to go to. We play the other team in Philadelphia. Well, the other team in Pennsylvania Thursday. They look. I don't. Are they that good or? You know what? I'm gonna go with my eyes. I think it's a division game. We're gonna be ready for what they have to do. Dan Quinn played. I mean, he coaching the division. He knows what they're doing. That push thing. That's a weapon. Jalen looks exceptional today. He's a problem. But he will put the ball up for grabs. You just got to make a play on the ball. AJ Brown, I think he got over 100 yards today. He looked good. The tight ends look good. Dotson looked pretty good. He had a nice little nifty catch over there on the sidelines. Of course we're going to win. I'm not even worried about it. I'm not going to get excited about it. I mean, because you know what? We're solid, man. We're solid. Today was one of those games, I can't say Pittsburgh was a better team. I think somebody had to win it. Someone had to lose, and they was fortunate enough to do enough to win today. And I give them props because you did it on the road. You're coming off a bye week. And so, yeah, I'm not making no excuses. We lost. A lot of miscues. I mean, we left a lot of yardage out in the field. Missed catches and can't secure punts. You know what I'm saying? It's just, when you look back at it, it's little plays like that, big plays like that can cost you games, bro. You look at it. I mean, if we didn't muff a punt and get him an easy touchdown, things would have been different. Remember, we was leading the game. We were still leading in the fourth quarter. Okay, let's not get it twisted. And they did. They made enough plays to get to do what they had to do. And we stalled out. We failed at the end. Bottom line. And then when we did have the opportunity to try to get the ball back and force a punt, they decided to do this little, the games that they do, which was smart. It worked out. The old okadoke, and we doped. Bottom line. Bottom line. So, it's football, man. You hate. It's dreary outside now. It's like it just adds more. Eerie aura around losing. You know what I'm saying? So, it's eerie outside. I'm upbeat still, but I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed because this was one we should have secured, man. This is one we have to. We'll learn from this. Jaden Daniels, my opinion of Jaden Daniels, he had a pedestrian game, but he was leading the team. I felt good. At no point I felt like at some point Pittsburgh was ready for the read, the RPO. They, because you can see Jaden giving himself up. So he's making the smart decisions. I just thought that we missed B-Rob. We was able to get some success working with the field conditions. I mean, not the field conditions, but the territory. We was in bad field territory. Field position all game. Kind of seemed like. I mean, we had some. In the crucial times, we were back. We was pinned down a little bit, and then we miss a pass or a drop. But at points, we still couldn't block them. I mean, like I said, Haywood was wrecking. But we did a good job on TJ Watt. He was able to get some pressure at the end, which when he got a block when Jalen's pass was. So he still made an impact at the end of the day. And I think Tony Romo made a good observation when he said, when he's quiet, expect something to happen. And that's when big-time players make big-time plays in moments like when the game is on the line. We know that. That's why they get paid. He is an excellent defensive end and a pass rusher. He's a football player, bro. His brother was a football player. He's a football player. Mad respect for the Watt brothers. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy watching them play. But we had them in handcuffs the whole game, though. But you knew something was coming. You got to play. You got to keep playing. And Pittsburgh took the victory. They snuck out of here with it. They stole one. They stole the victory today. They stole one. It was a good game, but they stole it. Come on. We had them. A play here, like I said, a play here, play there. Zach Ertz catches that. You never know what the results are, but I think we could at least got 3 points, even though we had a replacement kicker who was able to miss. I think he made a field goal. So, tough loss. This is where it gets when the leaves are barely hanging on to the tree limbs and branches. When that winter barren come in, this is when it gets thick, boy. This is when you have to bear down and win football games. It's not about being pretty now. It's about getting wins. And we let one get away today. Unfortunate. And that's going to gnaw at me all week. We can't be like soaking our heads too long because we know we got to go to Philly. All right? We got to get our minds right. Get this game out your system. This might be a 12-hour game. We got to get this out. 12 hours from now, we focusing on Philly. We can't let this linger. You got to flush this out your system. Get it out. Make amends of it. Do what you have to do. Second guess, whatever you got to do. I know the players got to go through your routine, but the fans, we on to Philadelphia as of another few hours. By 12 o'clock Monday, we on to Philadelphia. So get this one out your system. And let's start thinking about Philadelphia and how we can beat them. Let's get some intel on Philadelphia this week. I expect intel. Let's get something. Who's hurt? Who do we attack? You know what I'm saying? Let's get that energy going that way. Tough loss. Tough loss. Especially to that franchise. The Pittsburgh Steelers. It's up to me. Losing to them, to me, I'll make an emphasis. Losing to them is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. Nothing against them. Nothing nasty or nothing like that. It's just the fact of the matter. It's the fan base. We just, you know what I mean? It's our thing, bro. It's what we do. You know, we want bragging rights. For real. Just a little bragging rights. They got us, though. What can you do? They made a play. They got us. And we got to take this on the chin and focus on the next opponent, which would be the Philadelphia Eagles, who look pretty nasty today, even though it was the Cowboys. I don't know. The Cowboys going to be dangerous, man. They are. Because with us, it's just mental. They didn't beat us down so much, I think. You know, cause, I mean, they have just, had our number. And, of course, you got to get over that one little hurdle all the time when you play. Throw all records out with any division opponent at this moment. And you know who they are going forward. We already took care of one. We already took care of the other team. They gone. They out. So that's 4 wins right there. And I don't play the schedule game, but when they come up, which they coming up soon, We got to take care of business, bro. I don't fear nothing they can bring to the table. Only thing I fear about overlooking Dallas, because it's a rivalry game. They would like nothing more to get two of them, get 2 wins from us this year with a down ball club. You got to hear that all year long. But that's a long way off. We're talking about next week, which we have 12, maybe 12 more hours to celebrate. And then it's on to Philadelphia Eagles. Let me link. And all that energy. If you're not a tough guy in this game, if you don't have any tough guy in you in this game, this is the wrong game for you. Okay? The intensity goes up in this game right here. This is your direct rival for the division right now as we speak. Same record. We got to get one in hand this Thursday. So, unfortunately, we lost to the Pittsburgh Steelers, unfortunately. But, okay, that's over now. Let's move on to the next one. That's what I'm on. On to the next one. Peace, brothers. 1.